Hi, what's up everyone and welcome to the video. Today I want to explain to you how the Rugged Gauntlets work. These are the new exotic gloves in the Division 2 and I've been using them a lot in my streams recently. I've been releasing some build videos as well on them because I'm having a lot of fun with them. But the number one question I'm getting asked is how they exactly work. People aren't really understanding it, so I thought I'd put it into a very quick video for you and show you exactly how they work and you'll see the difference. I've been showing this on stream and people they've been seeing what they do. So here's the gloves. You've got the Rugged Gauntlets. They come with weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. And when I first saw these, I thought they were just absolute trash. The talent is Iron Grip, where it reduces the recoil penalty when hip firing by 50%. And also it reduces the recoil penalty when blind firing by 50%. And this is how we're going to show you today how they work with the blind fire. Now, also on top of this, there was a live stream before the season went live and Yannick was discussing these gloves, and from the PTS they said that it was bugged in that it wasn't working as it should have. They also increase your accuracy and your stability when you are hip firing and blind firing, and that's where these gloves really do come into their own, and it's not really clear there that's what they do, but I can show you exactly how this looks now. So here's the build that I'm just using. It's a build video I put out yesterday. I showed you some gameplay of this and I explained all of this in that video. So if you did watch that, apologies for kind of like doubling up on what we're about to do. But I'm going to use two different weapons to show you how these work. And disclaimer before we go into this, I know the firing range is not the place to test stuff out. You want to test it out in a live environment. I know that, but the firing range is perfect just to show you what these gloves do, and you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to be using the St. Elmo's, which is an AR, and but first we're going to show you the Paratrooper SVD. So these are two weapons that do well with blind firing anyway. That's very important to know. You can test these gloves on loads of weapons, but if the weapons don't naturally do good at blind firing anyway, they're not going to do much. Just keep that in mind when you're testing these gloves. You want something that does very good at blind fire anyway, and these two weapons, they do that. We're going to set this target here to 50, and you'll see how far away it is from me. I'm going to blind fire at this now with the rugged gloves on, and you'll see that a lot of the shots are hitting. You are still going to miss shots, yes, especially at this range. You're going to miss them. Sometimes you'll hit all of them. It's a bit of RNG, to be honest with you, with how the accuracy is going to work. But generally speaking, it's not doing too bad there with the rugged gloves. Look at the difference when I take these off. I've got a like-for-like change. We're going to take the Rugged Gauntlets off and throw on the Bloody Knuckles. Exactly the same stats. It's just going to remove that talent, okay? So we're losing the Rugged Glove talent now. And just look how much harder it is. I got a good shot there, actually hit it in the head. But look how much harder it is to get those shots on. It's missing so many more shots. Okay, I'll do it again so it'll show a truer reflection because I got a good first hit. But you can see so many more shots are being missed there. Not as many are landing. And that's exactly what the rugged gloves do. They make more shots hit. It's more accurate at blind firing and hip firing. It's more stable. And you're going to hit more shots. Now, I can show you as well exactly how this works with the St. Elmo's, but we're going to use this part of the firing range here. So let's throw on the St. Elmo's. We're going to keep the Bloody Knuckles on for this test. And we've got some targets in front of us. We're now going to blind fire and get rid of all these targets. Now, without the rugged gloves, I'm going to be missing a lot more shots than I would if I had the rugged gloves on. You can see how long it's taking me to clear this purple bar here. We're then going to get rid of the other ones. And then you can see the time to kill on the right there. We're approaching 20 seconds. Sometimes it could be worse than this. In the video yesterday, it took over 30 seconds. And there we go. Enemies are clear. It's probably, oh, it's given us the same ones again, so that's good. What we're going to do now, you got 23.2 seconds that took without the Rugged Gauntlets. We're now going to throw them back on. So exactly the same build, exactly the same stats, but this time we've just got the Rugged Gauntlets on. And you'll see how many more shots hit. I'm aiming in the same place. I'm not aiming for the head or anything like that. And you'll see how much quicker it's taking care of those targets. So whereas, what, 23.2 seconds before? I just cleared that in 12.8 seconds. So 10 seconds faster. And I think that's the clearest indicator to kind of show you how these rugged gloves do work, but I do want to show you like the DPS difference as well using this DPS here. We're going to have the target at 10 meters there. And first, what we're going to do, I'm going to restock. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire all my bullets here at this invulnerable elite so we can see what the DPS is while blind firing with the Saints Elmos. As I'm reaching the end of my ammo here, it's reaching 5 million DPS per second. I had to build up on the striker stacks though. If I had maximum striker stacks beforehand, I tested this before recording this video, I got to 5.3 million to cap it out. So let's just say it's 5 million DPS. I'm now going to take the Rugged Gauntlets off and throw on the bloody knuckles again. So you can see how much the DPS is per second without the Rugged Gauntlets. As we approach the end of this ammo, you can see my DPS is at 3.5 million, so a whole 1.5 million less per second. You can see many more bullets are missing without the rugged gloves here, and I think it's just good to show the difference. And for those that are wondering how much you get while aiming, we'll test that as well. Now, obviously, this isn't the fairest test for ADSing because I'm aiming for the chest here like I was while blind firing. We're getting close to 7 million, so it's 2 million better than blind firing with the rugged gloves. And then blind firing without the rugged gloves was 1.5 million worse off than that. Obviously, when you're ADSing, you can aim for the head, which is going to improve your DPS much more. But what these rugged gloves do, I think, is just give you an additional way to play the game with your playstyle. What it enabled me to do was on like legendary missions where I'd usually use a striker build, is I'd still play the mission the same, but I was able to get myself in much more forward positions towards spawns because I knew blind firing would be effective. You can see here on the spawn, I'm able to aim down sight to get some kills, but when needed, if I had to, I could just go into cover and blind fire and still be very effective at getting the ads gone. And that's what it does for you. So you might lose a little bit of DPS from your build by including them, but it just gives you that option of blind firing very effectively. And that is it. That's all I wanted to make this video for today, was explain the rugged gloves and show you how it worked. So, you know, maybe that'll give you a few ideas of what you may want to do with some current builds that you have, or if you want to put some new builds together. I was again asked a lot in stream what they actually did. So there we go. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like on the video, subscribe for more content from me if you're new here. And until next time, take care and peace out.